Welcome to Raw after Backlash in Memphis, Tennessee, in which we are kicking things off with a man who made a big impact at Backlash, helping Bron Breakker retain the World Heavyweight Championship against Jey Uso, and that is Austin Theory. And well, Theory, you can see, is not joined, well, it's not by himself tonight, it's joined by the Oracle of the Vision in Paul Heyman. And what it seems that this man is the newest member of the Vision and has joined the likes of Bron Breakker, the World Heavyweight Champion, Bronson Reed, and Logan Paul, Mr. Money in the Bank holder, and Paul Heyman in the Vision. And what's here, we're going to hear from Austin Theory tonight, and also Paul Heyman, most importantly. But the question is, what does this ascertain for Austin Theory joining up with Paul Heyman, the new and improved version of himself? And it seems either he's hitching the wagon to the Vision, or Paul Heyman is seeing potential in Austin Theory that we all know he has, and wants to bring out the best of him. That's here from Theory and Heyman to kick off Raw tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and allow me to introduce you to a man, the newest member of the Vision, who has done something that very few in this industry have the intelligence, let alone the courage to do so, and that is, he evolved. You see, for far too long, Austin Theory was trying to be something he never was meant to be, smiling for the cameras, taking selfies, begging for validation from a WWE Universe that will turn on you faster, and you can say, the next big thing. But then came along the Vision. And at that most critical moment, the most high-stakes championship match, when Bron Breakker's WWE Championship hung in the balance against Jey Uso, didn't just witness dominance, he witnessed alignment. Austin Theory didn't hesitate, he didn't second guess, he didn't even ask for my permission. He made a statement. He assured that Bron Breakker remained the World Heavyweight Champion, and in doing so, he proved something to us and me, that Austin Theory is no longer the future, he is the now. Don't misunderstand what you're looking at. This is not the same kid you used to laugh at. This is not the loud, desperate, approval-seeking influencer. This is a calculated, dangerous, cold-blooded competitor who has finally embraced what he was always destined to become. And standing beside me is not a follower. He is an investment. He is a weapon. He is a problem that this entire locker room is not prepared to solve. He is the pressure, Austin Theory. So, Paul, you find yourself your new flavour of the week in Austin Theory. Good choice. You now got Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory. But on the latter, Theory, you did something you had no right in doing so. You interjected yourself into the World Heavyweight Championship match between Jey Uso and Bron Breakker, costing Jey Uso the matchup. So, I got a call earlier today from Jimmy Uso, who's going to be here tonight. And later tonight, you two are going to go one-on-one for your repercussions at what happened at Backlash. Paul, it's okay, I've got this. Pierce, make the match. I don't care which Samoan enters the ring tonight. You can send all of them. No one is going to stop me from getting what I deserve. We just see at Backlash, I stomped Jey Uso into the mat. And that's exactly what I'm going to do to his idiotic brother later tonight. Alright, so after that interesting start to Raw, we turn our attention to our first matchup of the show, in which Lyra Valkyria is out here for in-ring competition. A woman who we've talked about every single time she comes out here. She impresses, she's got the ability, but the wins just seem to don't stack up for her. She keeps putting up short when it matters most, whether she's been screwed out of wins or not. All that matters is that she's been losing matches and hasn't really elevated to that next level just yet. But tonight, she's looking to do so. Adam Pearce, another opportunity for Lyra Valkyria here tonight, handed her as we start Monday Night Raw off of a matchup here. So we just heard from Adam Pearce regarding Austin Theory, and that later tonight he will be taking on Big Jim in a matchup as Jimmy Uso looks to get revenge for Jey Uso, as what happened at Backlash, when during a match between Bron Breakker and Jey Uso, Austin Theory would hop the barricade, attack Jey Uso at ringside, stomp him at ringside, and then throw him into the ring. Bron Breakker would put him down with the spear, to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. But Lyra Valkyria with a crowd behind her as always is looking to get the win over, well, the superstar. We don't yet know who she's taking on. Let's see with Lyra Valkyria will be facing to start winning that Raw off. And what it's going to be a Hall of Famer. It's going to be Nikki Bella out here. A woman who competed in the Elimination Chamber. And a woman's looking to get back to the top of the women's division. A women's division that she says she made what it is today. And you cannot deny the involvement of the Bella twins and everyone else in that time period, that they elevated the women's division. They pushed the boundaries. They fought for new opportunities and longer matches, everything like that, in the women's revolution. And then the evolution that followed. And Nikki Bella was part of that. And well, she's booed out of the building here tonight due to the arrogance and the attitude she has. Does she believe she should be regarded as a legend in this industry? She is a Hall of Famer. And she believes she doesn't get the respect she deserves from the crowd. Well, tonight she's taking on one of the women looking to take a spot up, or further up the company. And that is Lyra Valkyria. Nikki Bella runs in straight away. And is pounded away. And Lyra Valkyria here to start this one off with. And what a quick start for Nikki Bella in this one. Jumping. That huge boot to the face of Lyra Valkyria, and jumping on her with the right hands to the face of the Irish-born superstar. There's Bella now in the corner with Lyra Valkyria just screaming in their faces. Lyra Valkyria gets back to her feet here, trying to rally here. Buddy, and this one's not a great start for Lyra Valkyria, who misses that huge chop and allows Nikki Bella back into it. And there's a huge boot. And Lyra Valkyria may be dazed after that start for Nikki Bella, that aggressive start from the Hall of Famer, who launches the Lyra Valkyria off the ropes. So Valkyria counters it with some huge elbows to the side of the head. And Valkyria now with a huge spinning heel kick into the cover. Bella could be out cold here. But Nikki kicks out there at 2. It could have been a quick matchup there. That's the kicks of Lyra Valkyria coming into play. She's looking to elevate to the middle rope and looking to fly in, looking for a missile drop kick. But no one's home as Nikki Bella sidesteps it, and now tweaking the arm here. Hoists her up and drops her down on the arm. They're trapped behind the back. Trying to dislocate the shoulder, maybe the elbow there, trying to tweak something there without landing. It's Bella, who now stays on the attack there. You cannot deny, like I say, the involvement Nikki Bella's had in this industry to elevate it to the level where it's at today. But the crowd don't seem to give her the respect that maybe she deserves. There's a kick to the midsection now. Nikki Bella now with a neck breaker there. It's Bella now looking to put down one of the future contenders in this industry. There's poor camera work here from my crew, but it's a kick out there from Lyra Valkyria. They keep the matchup alive for herself, and Bella's been in control of this one, showing the experience factor she has over Lyra. And Lyra, they kick to the midsection, kick to the chest, or kick there, a combination of strikes, and there's a heel kick to the back of the head. Rocking Bella here. And Lyra Valkyria now with a German suplex. That's one way to gain control of a matchup, and now follows through with a basement drop kick there. That's Lyra now after the combination of offense into the cover here. There's another kick out there for Nikki Bella. Like I said, she competed in the women's elimination chamber match. She got there due to Naomi attacking Jada Parker, allowing Nikki Bella to get into that matchup. That's what we saw what happened a few weeks ago with Jada Parker and Naomi, when she won that matchup against Jada Parker. As Bella now, middle rope here, Inzaguri. Classic Nikki Bella there. As Bella's in control of this one. It's their first matchup of the night. Nikki Bella now at this time with the DDT. Floats over into the cover. And again, it's another kick out for Lyra Valkyria, who, as we know, is the future of this industry. Maybe a future women's world champion somewhere down the line. She has competed for that title, I believe, in the past, but she came up short. Was involved in the Women's IC Championship tournament over a year ago. She didn't win that one. It's Bella now. He's talking some trash, and now digging a knee into the throat of Lyra Valkyria. As Nikki Bella's in control of this one. As Lyra now pulls herself up into the ropes here, to the disgust of Bella there. But Lyra Valkyria looking to rally. As Valkyria now looking for a snap. Suplex there. It's simple but it's effective. It gains control of the matchup for Lyra Valkyria. Now sends Bella off the ropes. Lyra Valkyria catches her with a hip toss. And Lyra now telling Nikki Bella to bring it. Elbow to the back. As Valkyria with a crowd behind her. Looking to build momentum in this one. As Lyra Valkyria looking again for a German suplex. This time no, Bella counter, sorry. And there's a huge boot again there from Nikki Bella. And well, Bella seems to just gone into another gear now. And there's the Bella Buster. Face first. Could be over. But Lyra's still in it. And Bella getting frustrated now. As again she goes onto the ground and pound it on Lyra Valkyria with these huge rights. And a slap across the face there. As Bella now arguing with the referee. So it should have been a free count, but Lyra Valkyria back to her feet here. Looking to make Nikki Bella pay for taking her out as the prize. Rolls over into the bridge here. But Bella kicks her to keep the matchup alive. Bella now with a boot to the face there, rocking Valkyria. Drop kick avoided. Lyra Valkyria now looking to rally here with some kicks. And Valkyria now kick to the midsection. With a fisherman's buster there. But Nikki Bella shows why she's a Hall of Famer. And kicks out. Well, Valkyria can't believe that wasn't it. The crowd here tonight believe that was it, but it wasn't. A fisherman's driver, not enough yet to get the job done. As Bella now with the experience that gets out of this one here. Working on that shoulder. As Bella now with the elbow there. Speaking of Nikki Bella now takes it down here into an STF. We know where she learned this one from. As the crowd boo out the building, she's looking at it. You can see the bruise on the nose there of Lyra Valkyria. Maybe from that Bella Buster, maybe a broken nose or something in this one for Lyra Valkyria. We're sustained a lot of damage in this one. But Lyra here trying to rally. The crowd behind her. She is the crowd favourite with the float over into the bridge. Another light suplex. But Bella again kicks out. And what a matchup we're seeing to open Monday Night Raw. Our first one. Huge kick avoided there. As Nikki Bella now in control. Kick to the midsection. And again looking forward is huge. DDT. Spikes her. And Nikki Bella now calling Valkyria to her feet here. Valkyria is going to get to her feet and counters her with the elbow. As Lyra now German suplex again. As Lyra's digging down deep in this matchup. Trying to rally again. As Lyra goes top rope here, looking to fly for a leg drop. Put everything behind that one. But Lyra's not done there. She's going back to the top. Looking to fly again. Getting Bella to her feet here. As Lyra off the top looking for a crossbody. Bella out of the way. And Lyra now caught with a drop kick as Bella just lured her in there. As Nikki now with that huge knee. Oh, Lyra's in a bad way here as Bella now with another Bella Buster there. And Bella might be looking to put this one away here. If it connects, we know what she's looking for. Rack attack 2.0. But Lyra shows the heart. And kicks out as, well, Bella's saying that was not a 2, that was a 3. There's a crowd up behind. Lyra Valkyria trying to rally her. Trying to get her back into this one. As Lyra here trying to fight back to her vertical base and does so. As Lyra now kick to the midsection. Tina with this huge strikes again. There's Lyra Valkyria here. Huge kick to the back of the head there. As Lyra now simple and effective. Drops Bella there. And she gets her into a gut wrench. Sit out powerbomb. But Nikki kicked out. That looked like a 3 to me, but apparently she got Well, she got the shoulders up, but I think Bella's out. I think that was all she had left. As Lyra now up on the shoulder has her. Connects with Nightwing to get a big victory. And Lyra Valkyria does it. She defeats Nikki Bella here tonight in one hell of a matchup. To start the show, our first one, or I say to start the show, I said that multiple times. Well, not to start the show, but you know what I mean, our first matchup of the night. And well, Nikki Bella tonight brought everything she had. But Lyra Valkyria showed the heart, showed the resiliency, showed why the crowd love her, and why they were behind her. And defeats Nikki Bella here tonight. And that was almost a free look closer in the moment. I think that's all Bella had left, that kick out there. As Nightwing connected, both legs hooked, tightly there. And there was no kicking out for the Hall of Famer. And Lyra Valkyria gets a big win. So the damage done though to the nose there of Lyra. She's going to have to be checked up on backstage. And she defeats Nikki Bella here tonight in one hell of a matchup. And while Lyra celebrating a victory, and while Nikki Bella seems pissed off that she lost it tonight, she's got a cheering hand, launches it into the face of Lyra Valkyria. Now a shot there to the midsection. Now Bella's lost it here. Defeated by the young up-and-comer in Lyra Valkyria. And this is what the crowd like about Nikki Bella, the attitude, the arrogance. They're breaking the rules when she does it. Well, she does not care what the crowd think of her. As well, Lyra's, well, after that chair shot to the face. It's Bella now with a rack attack there. Sending a message. Is Bella. Finn, just hear me out, yeah? I'm not here for a fight. I'm here because I remember who you are. Not a version walking into the Judgment Day clubhouse, but a version who didn't need anyone watching his back to be a champion. You went JD, you had your shot at Backlash and it slipped. That happens. But what I saw right there wasn't bad luck. It was hesitation. You were looking around second guessing, not trusting yourself, and that isn't you, fella. You don't need the Judgment Day. You never did. You were a leader long before all of this. Now you're just following. And I hate seeing that happen to someone I respect. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just reminding you that you're better at this. You always have been. And you don't need the Judgment Day, fella. Maybe you're right, Sheamus, but it isn't that easy. Not if you don't mind me. I need to get into the clubhouse. And well, after that interesting conversation backstage with the Judgment Day, Big Jim is now out here to try and get revenge, as we heard earlier tonight, for his brother Jey Uso after what happened to him at Backlash. And we don't know what Jey Uso thinks about this. So Jey's been distancing himself from the family issues, the bloodline issues that have been going on for the past, many years. Obviously, The Rock at WrestleMania cheating to beat Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns passed out in the ring. The Rock told the referee not to call it. And he wanted a pinfall definitive victory over Roman Reigns to win the Tribal Chief moniker from Roman Reigns. After that was after the involvement of Tala Tonga. And he failed involvements at the likes of Solo Sikoa, stopped by Jacob Fatu. And this man, Sami Zayn, stopping the likes of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. As well as Jey Uso getting involved in that one, if I'm not mistaken. And Big Jim tonight with a crowd behind him, looking to get some retribution for the family. Obviously with Jey Uso losing that World Heavyweight Championship matchup that he earned defeating Penta on the Raw before Backlash, after Austin Theory stomped him at ringside. And Bron Breakker then hit the spear. And here it is, to know an improved Austin Theory. So he came back a few months ago after injury, was taken by Grayson Waller. Back then, he came out with a new attitude, defeated Grayson Waller in a hellacious steel cage match, where both men tore the flesh of one another. But this man showed a new and improved attitude. He showed an aggressiveness. He showed a dangerous side of himself, and that seems to have caught the ire and the attention of poor Heyman. He has brought him into the vision. And his first involvement was to help Bron Breakker retain the title at Backlash. Whether Bron Breakker needed the help or not, that's what poor Heyman said. He didn't need the help, but you never know. It could have gone a different way if it wasn't for Austin Theory's involvement. And while Big Jim was scowling on his face as Austin Theory gets his way down to the range, you can see no Paul Heyman at ringside with Austin Theory. That is because Adam Pearce has banned Paul Heyman and any Vision members from joining Austin Theory at ringside tonight for this one. And like I said, it's a new and improved Austin Theory. We heard earlier tonight he's done taking photos, he's done taking selfies, he's smiling, being the goofy sidekick. He's done being an afterthought. He defeated John Cena at WrestleMania. That's what he said before. What did I get him? Nothing. That was his promo when he came back. What he said, that everything he's done, all the achievements he's had, they got him nowhere. As well, Jimmy Uso looking to get revenge for his family, and Austin Theory wasted no time. Just like we saw from Nikki Bella earlier tonight, going straight after Jim. Well, Big Jim here at the start of this one, I would have ground and pound here. Well, Austin Theory with a quick start. This is probably what Paul Heyman told him to do. Go quick, hit hard, get the job done as quickly as possible. Put Big Jim behind you. Move on to whatever's next for himself. This is Bron Breakker, the World Heavyweight Champion. Logan Paul, the Money in the Bank holder. Maybe Austin Theory and Bronson Reed can go to the tag team titles in the Vision. That would make a pretty dangerous team. As Theory sends Jimmy Uso off the ropes. It's not been a great start for Big Jim as the stat power's done there. And Theory again into the ground and pound. This is the aggressiveness that we saw upon his return. And we thought at the time it might have been the hatred that he had for Grayson Waller taking him out at the time. But it seems to be the new and improved mindset of Austin Theory, former United States champion, former Money in the Bank holder, defeated John Cena at WrestleMania. Like he said, what did that get him? Nothing. He stayed a joke. He stayed an afterthought. He stayed overlooked. Even though he was billed as the future. He was called the future. But no one took him seriously. And he's taking that into his own hands. He's joining the Vision to perhaps get what he believes he deserves. Surrounding himself with lots of Paul Heyman, Logan Paul, Bron Breakker, and Bronson Reed will get you championship success. Especially Paul Heyman and being involved, being around the World Heavyweight Champion as Theory head is stalking Big Jim after the huge German suplex. Now sends him crashing into the turnbuckle pads, and now another German suplex up over the top there. And what Theory just saying is this: who you cheer for? It's Theory now a stomp to the back of the head here, and now mocking Big Jim with a stomp to the head of there. As Theory just shows off the physique. An impressive athlete is Austin Theory, but the cockiness, the arrogance may have cost him as Big Jim now into this one, takes him down, and here's the frustration of Big Jim getting unleashed. So he wanted to see his brother win. There's a headbutt there from Big Jim. He wanted to see Jey Uso win the World Heavyweight Championship against Bron Breakker at Backlash in St. Louis, Missouri. That wasn't to be the case. And if it wasn't for Austin Theory, maybe he would have done. As Big Jim sending a message maybe to The Rock there, maybe saying that he doesn't acknowledge The Rock, who is the tribal chief, was to defeating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, made him the tribal chief. Obviously that was through shenanigans and everything you expect from The Rock. We haven't seen The Rock since though. We haven't seen Roman Reigns since. As we know, Jacob Fatu and Solo are not on good terms after Jacob Fatu turned his back on MFT to help Roman Reigns as the final cut there delivered by Austin Theory. But Big Jim kicks there at 2. So Jimmy Uso alongside his brother Jey Uso, guaranteed Hall of Famers, arguably the greatest tag team of all time. It's the natural born chemistry that they have has taken into multiple championship success as Big Jim super kick there to the midsection, uppercut there, classic Uso offense. As Big Jim now off the ropes there, flies him with that huge elbow strike, rocking, and there's a huge clothesline, not taking him down, but it's a chop block as Jimmy Uso gave everything he had there with that barrage of offense there as well. Maybe caught his head on the back of the knee of Austin Theory there with that chop block. Or maybe just exhausted after the matchup we've had so far. It's not been going long, but Austin Theory's been busted open. And a smile across the face there of Big Jim, who will see that as retribution as to getting revenge as Theory again rocked here. Jey Uso. Not Jey Uso, sorry. Jimmy Uso trying to get revenge for his brother, Jey Uso. As Theory now counters there. As Theory now drop kick there. And now the frustration here again. The aggressiveness, the new dangerous and unforgiving attitude of Austin Theory being unloaded on Big Jim, who is looking to get revenge for his brother after what happened at Backlash, like I keep saying. And Theory now again just mocking Big Jim and a stomp there again. And Theory now again with a ground and pound there to Big Jim. And this is getting bad here for Jimmy Uso. It's not a great night so far in this one. He has busted up at Austin Theory. That will do damage, as we know. But Theory now sending Big Jim to ringside and now just taking a second to just celebrate in front of the crowd as if he's won the matchup here. This is the arrogant attitude of Austin Theory that the crowd don't love to see. Well, Big Jim getting back into this one. And Jimmy Uso now with a spear to Austin Theory, paying homage there to Roman Reigns. But Theory kicks out. I see in the Pete Bloodline days, Austin Theory was disrespected by Roman Reigns in that time period. He held the Money in the Bank briefcase as Jimmy Uso double leg drop there. And follows up with a super kick. Right on the mark. But Austin Theory kicks out there low. They keep this one alive for himself. You've got to imagine that poor Heyman, the rest of the division, are hoping that Austin Theory can get the job done by himself here tonight. There he is. A worthy addition to the team as Jimmy Uso again. Putting the ones to the sky. That's Big Jim now. A huge back suplex there. And both men are down to win this one. Both men are spent. But Jimmy Uso is the one who brings himself to his feet first, running in, looking for a headbutt. And gets it more to the shoulder there than anything. And Big Jim now stumps to the back here. Looking to tie up Austin Theory here. And yank back on the leg here to keep the Sunrise locked in by Jimmy Uso. Yanking back in the lower back there. And also the leg and also the damage, well, the pressure being put on the arm there. But Austin Theory here, boots to the face, kicks out, or gets out of it there. And Theory now, super kick of his own there. Turns Big Jim around, it's a huge release, German suplex. Impressive strength there from Austin Theory. No doubt we know that he has that in his locker, the strength as he kicks him in the midsection here. Austin Theory looking to do what he did to Jey Uso with a stomp. And Theory just talking some trash before going for the cover. But that may have cost him. As Jimmy kicks out there. And Theory getting frustrated. This match going longer than he would have wanted it to. So this is more so than anything a message to the rest of the division that he is a worthwhile inclusion as Jimmy Uso scraping that wound across the top rope there. Not afraid to fight dirty with everything that he's fighting for. As Big Jim goes to the top of that headbutt. As Austin Theory in the drop zone. There's Uso's splash. But Austin Theory kicks out there. Big Jim asking the ref how that wasn't a free. And Big Jim just unloading a huge forearm. And you see now exchanging strikes here. In the middle of the ring, you can see the blood point from the face of Austin Theory. But Jimmy Uso, I keep saying Jey Uso due to obviously why Jimmy Uso's in this matchup. But Big Jim is looking more tired of the two. So that is the age factor coming into play. Jimmy Uso with the experience there, super kick to the midsection. And Big Jim now makes the climb here. It may be enough. As Jimmy Uso now looking for the Uso smash for a second time. Oh, well, Big Jim, what's he seeing? And what a referee has been distracted by Austin Theory, and there's that titanium loaded fist of Logan Paul. And Logan Paul now here at ringside with Jimmy Uso with Pulverizer. And what Austin Theory had the referee distracted. And Logan Paul with that huge titanium loaded right hand has just, well, handed the win to Austin Theory. After that Uso splash was out in the ring. And as Jimmy Uso went out to ringside, did grab the referee by the shirt to distract him from the face of Austin Theory. And now it's Jimmy Uso up on his shoulders. And there's A-Time down. And what is the 3? And with Logan Paul with the assist, with that huge right hand he delivered to Jimmy Uso. Well, I don't think the issues are going to be done between the Usos and the Division after what we just saw tonight. So Jimmy Uso out here to get revenge for what happened to Jay. We don't know what Jay thinks of that. Jay could be opposed to that. So he's been trying to go on his own path, trying to not be involved in the bloodline issues. And right here, after the huge right hand, Austin Theory takes advantage. Well, we didn't see it. But well, it seemed to be a ploy, it seemed to be a trap. As Jimmy Uso saw Logan Paul making his way down the ramp. And Austin Theory saw that himself. He grabbed the referee by the shirt, distracted him, turned his eyes away from the ringside area. You can see the blood all over the body of Austin Theory. But Theory, well, I don't think he's done. And I think Austin Theory is going to send a message to everyone here with Jimmy Uso at ringside. Who attacks you? A message sent, just like Nikki Bella did moments ago, by the Vision. This has gone on long enough. Adam Pearce is a message for you, you incompetent, bald-headed idiot who is costing me my Intercontinental Championship, because at WrestleMania, Jordynne Grace didn't beat me, she cheated to win. The rope break shouldn't have been called when I had her in the disarmer. That corrupt referee, Jessica Carr, she cost me the title. And since then, I've been polite about things, I've been doing things the right way. I've asked politely for the title to be handed to who it rightfully should be belonging to. It's the greatest of all time, and it's not just me saying that. Sports Illustrated is saying that as well. And my head's spinning. Adam Pearce, you've got a week until my lawyers get involved in this whole situation. You see, if I don't get another shot at Jordynne Grace, or even a championship handed to me, but I will accept a title match against Jordynne Grace. That is the bare minimum you need to do. If my demands aren't met, my lawyers will get involved, and let's just say it won't be that good for you. So Pearce, this is not, well, this is a threat. If you don't give me what I want, there will be repercussions for you, because this is what you deserve. Becky, that's enough. We've all had enough of hearing you ranting and raving about everything, going insane about corrupt referees, about wrong decisions, about how you were screwed out of the title, because none of that is true. But you see, I've had enough of all of this. So guess what? Next week, me and you, for the title in the main event. It's already official, already made. And I'm going to prove to you, Becky, that you deserve to lose at WrestleMania, and I'll beat you again to retain my title and prove to you that you're washed up, and that you are no longer the man around here. How stupid are you? You did exactly what I wanted you to do. Giving me a title match. I'll see you next week. I will see you next week, thank you. Because I'm going to finally put this issue to bed. I'm going to deal with all of this, and I'm going to walk it out with my Intercontinental Championship and prove that you are just hype. That you haven't got the skills to be at the top of this industry like I was. I'll see you next week. Now, well, after hearing from Becky Lynch and Jordynne Grace and finding out that they're going to be facing next week for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, a Triple H superstar is here, and that's Mr. Iguana. It's here on Monday Night Raw. What is that main event? And what I'm being told, we're going to find out exactly what our main event is here in a second, and why Mr. Iguana is out here. Let's see, as you can hear by the crowd, someone with a huge amount of crowd support. But you just can't get away from the sight. This is a man crawling down to the ring with a Esker in his mouth. But Mr. Iguana is here on Monday Night Raw for our main event. Well, we're going to find out what this is all about here in a second. I'm being told. And we're like, I need to know why Mr. Iguana is out here. Let's find out. Right now I'm guessing who is facing on the main event. And all things have become clear to me now. Dominic Mysterio, the Intercontinental Champion, has been running his mouth after he defeated the Laredo Kid. He ran his mouth about AAA, calling it the minor leagues. And well, I'm being told that the title's on the line in our main event between Dominic Mysterio and Mr. Iguana. And there's no Judgment Day allowed at ringside. No involvement. It's the Judgment Day get involved. He is stripped of the title. Well, Dominic, rightfully so, doesn't seem best pleased about this, but being forced to defend his title again against someone from AAA. And this time it's not the Laredo Kid. It's Mr. Iguana, who could walk out of here Intercontinental Champion. And well, actually, I'm being told that, wait, no, the Judgment Day aren't banned from ringside. I'm being told that Finn Balor has told Dom that he's going to get the job done himself here tonight. That there's going to be no Judgment Day help. I'm getting that actually in my ear instead. That's interesting, actually. I'm guessing Dominic tried to spin the story that the Judgment Day were barred from ringside, but in fact, Finn Balor has told him to allow Dominic to do this himself here tonight. Maybe after what Sheamus told him earlier tonight, to find out whether or not the Judgment Day are where it needs to be. But that's the title on the line of the main event. It's Dirty Dom v Mr. Iguana. The title's on the line. And well, Mr. Iguana, well, a interesting, you know, individual, to say the least, could walk out here with the IC title, could take it back to AAA. Well, let's get this main event underway. As Dom looking for a super kick early on, but Mr. Iguana out of the way. And Iguana there with the enziguri to Dominic Mysterio. And like I say, Dominic Mysterio was running his mouth about AAA, calling it the minor leagues. After he defeated the Laredo Kid, telling him to stay where he belongs in AAA. Is that no one from AAA is on Dominic Mysterio's level. So he calls himself the King of the Luchadors. There's Iguana here, and Dom fighting for position here. And Iguana here with a standing switch to the back here. And Mr. Iguana rolls up Dominic Mysterio for the title here in a main event. But Dom kicks out, switches it over into a bridge pinfall. And Mr. Iguana with a strength into a backslide here. And Dom kicks out to keep his title ring alive, and Mysterio just taking a second. And Mr. Iguana's not letting Dom. Mysterio gets a breather going up and over the top. Here's Mr. Iguana with a toe pick on Hilo. He sends Mysterio back into the ring. Mr. Iguana with these huge chops here to Dominic Mysterio, and what a sight it could be. And Mr. Iguana as the Intercontinental Champion. He now has the head scissors on Dominic Mysterio and sends Dom across the ring. Oh, Mr. Iguana with the crowd behind him is fired up here tonight. Iguana needs to take the crowd out of this one and not be focused on those, and just stay focused on winning the IC title if he can do so. As Dom now in control sends Mr. Iguana into the corner, now stomping away in the midsection of the AAA superstar. So Dominic Mysterio calls himself the greatest Mysterio of all time, the greatest luchador of all time, the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, and that has rubbed people the wrong way, especially in AAA, who have stepped into the plate to try and prove that is wrong. Obviously, Dominic Mysterio not afraid to cheat, to win matchups. Did that to defeat the Laredo Kid. And other luchadors his face, so like the Dragon Lee at WrestleMania, Axiom in previous weeks. Mysterio now, what's he doing here? Kick to the leg here. Dominic Mysterio with a little bit of luchador action of himself with a huge arm drag there. And that is why Dominic Mysterio calls himself the greatest luchador of all time. That's Dom now. With Iguana off the ropes here. Huge Hurricane Rana rolls him up into the cover. But Mr. Iguana hooks the arm into a pinfall of his own. And Dom reverses it. And we go back and forth here, a seesaw in our main event. But Dom kicks out. And Dom now going after the legs of Mr. Iguana. So the crowd would have nothing more to see Mr. Iguana walk out IC champion. But Dominic Mysterio going back to that midsection. With that super kick and that, working on the, just raking across the ice here. Maybe trying to, well, rip away the paint. And Dominic Mysterio now just disrespectfully with the boots across the face of Mr. Iguana. And Dominic Mysterio doesn't care what the crowd think of him. Oh, see, Dominic Mysterio doesn't have any Judgment Day help here tonight. And now a huge chop there by Mr. Iguana off the ropes. Bit of momentum with that huge headbutt there. And we're about to see a huge upset in that main event as Dominic Mysterio getting back to his feet. Mr. Iguana now into the pinfall with a crucifix. But Dom kicks out to retain, or to keep the title in his hands. Well, we need to talk about that. Judgment Day being told by Finn Balor not to get involved in this one. Dominic Mysterio needs to get the job done himself. And I reckon that is because of what Sheamus said to him earlier tonight. As Dominic Mysterio, what is Dom doing? With Mr. Iguana with a Mexican destroyer onto the apron out of nowhere. Well, Dom needs to get Iguana back into the ring. It could be all over. Dom wants to inflict more damage to Mr. Iguana at ringside, sending it crashing into the LED ring post. As Dom Mysterio thinks he has this matchup won now. He's celebrating as if he's won the match already. And Dom again is mocking the crowd, but Mr. Iguana is back into the ring here. Dominic Mysterio hasn't seen it, and Dominic Mysterio now has seen it as Mr. Iguana tornado DDT. Are we going to see a huge upset? As Iguana now with the monkey flip to Mysterio. They're looking for the elbow drop. Mysterio out of the way though. And Dom now with that huge kick. And Dom now just mocking Mr. Iguana. But Mr. Iguana fights out the corner. And Iguana now springboard. Hurricane Rana, impressive there. Well, this is the first time I've seen Mr. Iguana in action in a WWE ring, but he's showing out here tonight. It's Iguana now with a satellite DDT. Using one of Dominic Mysterio's own maneuvers against him as Mr. Iguana goes to the top. Can Iguana's fly? We're about to see. Yes, they can. A diving headbutt. But Dom kicks out to keep the title in his grasp. But what a showcase we've seen so far from Mr. Iguana in this one. Let's come here to Monday Night Raw. And he's showing out to try and win the Intercontinental Championship as boots to the face of Mysterio has busted him open. Into the cover here. But Dom kicks out again. Like I said, Dominic Mysterio has been disrespecting Lucha Libre culture, sorry. He doesn't believe he's doing so, but that's what other luchadors believe he is doing. If you ask Dominic Mysterio, you should say that he is the greatest of all time, because he is the greatest of all time. That's done now. Raking the eyes. And Mr. Iguana sends him into the corner as Dominic Mysterio has been busted open. And Mysterio now driving Mr. Iguana face first into the match. Busted Iguana open now. Now Dom here with these boots to the face. Should have wiped away the face paint and also exasperate the wound. And again here Dominic Mysterio just scraping away the pain and opening that wound across the face of Mr. Iguana. What a main event we're seeing. Never thought I'd see Mr. Iguana challenge for the Intercontinental Championship in the main event and winning that role, but here we are. As Dominic Mysterio now kick to the leg again here, looking for this arm drag there. That's Dom now. And we're going on the ropes here. Clothesline. Sends him over the top. And Dom Mysterio now. Iguana to his feet here. And Storm going up. And over the top, wiping out Mr. Iguana there. And Dom again in control of this one, looking to bend the rules here at ringside. Driving Iguana face first. And Dom again sends Iguana now over to the announce table. As Dominic Mysterio now looking to maybe use the table to his advantage. As Dom now with Iguana sitting to the announce table here. Mr. Iguana counters. So Dominic Mysterio does have title championship advantage. There's a counter, he retains the title. Mr. Iguana turns it around and Dominic Mysterio a taste of his own medicine. And I'm sure now Dominic Mysterio will call that cheating when it's gone against him. As Iguana now to the top. We've seen he can fly already. He'll do so again from the top. Dominic Mysterio to his feet. Mr. Iguana diving headbutt again for the championship. But again, Dom kicks out. And so he defeated the greatest of all time and John Cena for the title in Boston. And John Cena's final Raw to become IC champion. Obviously, that was via Judgment Day help and cheating to do so. But Dominic Mysterio doesn't believe that is the case. He believes he won that match fair and square. And now he calls himself the greatest of all time in everything as Tornado float over DDT there. But Mr. Iguana's wiped himself out in the same time. And both men are down here in a championship main event. On Monday Night Raw, Mr. Iguana gets to his feet first. Mr. Iguana now with the crowd behind him. Going back to the top. But Dominic Mysterio getting back to his feet here. And Iguana punching the face there. But counters this time. Mr. Iguana off the top looking for a crossbody. No one's home. Dominic Mysterio out the way. And Dom now. A boot there to the midsection. And Dominic Mysterio now in control of this one. Sends Iguana into the corner. As Dom now. Clothesline. Looking for the satellite. DDT. To retain the championship. But Iguana kicks. Dominic Mysterio can't believe that wasn't enough to get the job done. We're learning a lot about Mr. Iguana here tonight. And it's put up a great showcase in our main event. Almost become IC champion on multiple occasions. As Dom countered there. And he's now throwing down in the middle of the ring for the IC championship. This is what it means to both men. So Mr. Iguana defending the honour of AAA. That's what Dominic Mysterio said about it here tonight. And also trying to win the IC championship. That'll backfire in Dominic Mysterio's face if he can do so. As Dom now. Tino with his huge shots in, but Mr. Iguana. And Dom now pulls up. Mr. Iguana wins. That, and here's the Enziguri. Mr. Iguana now. Maybe looking to put this one away here. Planting Mysterio. But Dom just, and I mean just, got the shoulders up. Mr. Iguana. Once again in the face of Mysterio, not too sure how wise that was. Catches the punch. And Dom. Grabbing Mr. Iguana and launching Mr. Iguana into the referee. Dom will say that was an accident. We all know it wasn't. As Dom now with a steel chair in hand. Mr. Iguana back to his feet. Chair shots in the back. And Dom now teeing away with his chair shots. With the referee down. There's nothing you can do. And Dom now hiding the evidence. The referee. There's nothing much he can do about that. As Dom now into the corner. Huge back elbow. And Dom now just stomping away on the chest and the throat of Mr. Iguana. And well, I hate to say it, but I think it's going to be a retain for Dominic Mysterio here tonight. You see, the Mephis has done so. You might hate them, but you cannot deny the smarts of Dominic Mysterio. He saw the opportunity, he took it. That's Dom now. Punch to the face, setting up. 619. And Dom sauntering into the top rope. He knows it's over. And Mr. Iguana put up a great fight here tonight. Dom laughing off at the crowd as Dom now with the frog splash. And Dom is still your Intercontinental Champion, but he did cheat to win. Again, Dominic Mysterio doesn't get the job done in a clean fashion, but no judgment there at ringside. Dom had to resort to other ways of winning, but Mr. Iguana tonight put on a show, to say the least. He came here from AAA to the main event and winning at Raw for an Intercontinental Championship title shot, and almost won right here, planting Mysterio. I thought it was over 1, 2, and just not a 3. But it was the final moment, the frog splash after the 619, also after the chair shots, when Dom sent Iguana into the referee. He will say he's just going to send him off the ropes, but Dom retains in the main event. By hook or by crook, he does not care. He's still the Intercontinental Champion. That's another win for Dom Mysterio to maybe prove that he is the greatest of all time, like he says he is, and a big win over AAA. That's what Dom's saying right now. He's right. He is the greatest of all time. As we end Monday Night Raw with Dominic Mysterio on top.